All right, so wait, are we going with EJ still?
I don't know. People didn't like the EJ.
Y'all got some quick feedback though. That's dope.
We did get some quick feedback.
I loved it. Oh my god, for it to be the first
Word
fucking
up.
podcast, like that was
I checked
dope.
It today. It said like 80
He
something.
told me on like, well, I uploaded on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday, he was like, y'all had like 60 views. I was like, oh my god!
Yeah, that's not bad for the first start. Like, the very first episode is not bad.
Yeah, that was really good. I mean, I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie.
I was a little nervous too.
So I was like shaky, jakey, but like I'm good. And I'm like, yo, it's EJ. Just like be natural. Like it's regular.
That's all it was. Like that. Once I realized, like, all right, cool. I could just chill and be myself.
Just chill and like be myself.
Yeah, weird. I can figure it out.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sticking with the EJ until I figure something out.
All right.
I kind of like EJ though. Ernie Jr.
Okay.
Fuck the people.
Right? Fuck the people. They laughing anyway. Paul was like, I don't know, it's funny as hell, but EJ got to go. Fuck you, Paul. Shut up.
Hi, Paul. So we're back with our second episode of Savage Saturday. So yeah, we're so excited that you guys came back this week. Do I sound a little?
You need some water?
There we go.
There we go. Get
All
out
right.
your chest.
So yeah, we're back this week. We were saying we're so grateful, we're thankful that you guys listened to our first episode. It's much appreciated.
Appreciate all that love that you gave us, yo.
Yeah. So EJ says he's sticking with EJ, as you guys heard. He's not changing it.
Yeah, word. I like it. Okay, it's Ernie Jr. EJ. It fits. All right. Paul. Cool.
All right. So I don't know. Should I do you know what DRO stands for me?
I always thought it meant like some really good weed, but you don't spell it DRO. You spell it JRO. So,
yes.
I'm just gonna plead the fifth.
Yes, silly. So DRO is my initials, guys. I don't know if I want to let that out. It's kind of like a little
J-R-O. I get it.
Kind of like an incognito.
I like that play on words.
Like a her.
I like that like a her. You're right.
So I'm leaving it like that.
It's
I'm
like
leaving
Prince?
it like that. DRO. Yes.
Well, no, it's not like Prince, my bad. I was just thinking one person names and shit. Bono, Sting.
No, just like an invisible,
Ellen.
like an undescribable thing. Like when you think of her, what do you think of? I don't know if you ever listened to her music, but
You had me mad confused because when you was talking about when you think of her, in my back of my mind, I'm like, who am I thinking of? Who's first? I get it though. You talk about the singer. I got you.
Right.
Had me a little confused for a second.
Yeah, like I'm deep. EJ, you know I'm deep.
You right.
You know I'm deep.
You right. You
So,
you don't with it. Just
So, so silly. So this week we're back, guys. Our topic is gonna be revenge body fucks. Like, I don't know does that make sense when you say somebody revenge body fuck? What does that mean?
Well, I mean, you can say revenge body fuck. You can say a revenge fuck. You can say a revenge body. You can say a justice body. Me personally, I like to call them justice bodies because, if it's only revenge if you're getting somebody back. I usually think it's just you're just serving justice with your dick or like vagina. Is you just serving the coldest of justice right then and there. Like, it's the truth. Like, if you feel like you about to do something that like has that whole gotcha attitude, it really depends on how you doing it. Like, all right, to me, a revenge body would be like, all right, you played me, so I'm gonna have sex with your friend.
Right.
Because that's
one aspect.
You feel me? Like that's my revenge body.
Right.
But in the justice aspect of it, I was chasing you for a while.
Right.
You ain't want it. Now I'm looking good doing everything that I gotta do, and now you want to come back this way. That's a justice fuck. I'm about it.
All right. Okay.
You feel me?
So then the reason I brought this topic up is for your second
yes.
aspect, which is guys hitting me up when I'm, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself right now. Right now, I dead ass. Right
Yeah,
now,
I
I dead ass. I think I got the juice. Like,
Okay.
I'm not even going to fucking front with you.
Hey.
Like, you know that song by Chris Brown?
Minute
You
Maid
got a juice
Tropicana.
right now.
Minute
You
Maid
got a juice
Minute
right
Maid
now.
Tropicana.
Minute Maid, bitch.
Minute Maid,
Minute Maid is 10 cents more than
right.
the
That's a
Minute
little
Maid.
extra.
It's 199.
Ooh.
199.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
So you know.
Hey,
You know.
for the taste buds. You taste that 199
You
difference.
taste that extra 10 cents. Or 11 cents. You taste that extra 11 cents.
Alright, because it'd be like 188.
Facts.
Tropicana ain't got shit on it. It ain't orange juice, I don't want it.
So yeah, right now I feel like, honestly, I really feel like I'm doing something. Like something is shining off of me for like a lot of dudes to be, hitting me up. I have a lot of old guys hitting me up. Not older as far as in age.
But like old people.
Old people.
Yeah, old history.
Old history. I have a lot of new niggas trying to get it.
See, I've always had a question though as far as females go. Do y'all get turned down as much as men do, realistically?
No. As far as me, speaking for me, I don't get turned down a lot. No. I got turned down. I could probably count how many times I got turned down. Let's put it that way.
See?
If you count 10 fingers.
So, like, I don't know. So then, like, alright, so if you've only been turned down, like, a handful of times,
Mm-hmm.
your experience when it comes to the whole, like, you didn't want me then, now you want me now, is a little light.
Yeah, kind
It's
of.
a little light.
Kind of.
Because I've always heard women say, like, oh, he didn't want me then, but now he want me. Like, you know how many people want you dating?
Yeah.
Just being a female.
Right.
Like, so I always try to figure out how do you decipher or how do you separate, like, the people that didn't give you a shot
Mm-hmm.
as opposed to the amount of dick you're being slung at all day long.
Well, I think we could do it as the two aspects you were mentioning.
Yeah.
The one, the revenge fuck, and the justice fuck.
Okay, I get it.
I think that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
I think that's a great,
Because, like, I lost a lot of weight.
Exactly, and that's why I feel like you can put a lot of input onto the topic because you were, I don't know if you want to mention how big you were.
I'll keep it all the way stacked. I was at 440 plus pounds. Like, I don't know the exact number.
Wow.
And then I came down to 250.
Nice.
So.
Hello.
You feel, hello?
That's
Oh, girl.
that's
Well,
nice. That's half.
That's literally half the weight. So I remember back when I was in high school and like right fresh out of high school, that was when I was my biggest.
Mm-hmm.
And I would, I was still the same person I always was.
Right.
Personality never changed, sense of humor never changed.
Right.
Once I lost all the weight, I was in a relationship at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep it all the way stacked. I should have listened when she told me not to lose all the weight. Because the minute I started losing weight and I started to get all the attention, she was an afterthought.
Oh my
I didn't
God.
even think about her.
I could imagine.
I mean, hey, it's hard. All your life, you figure all my life, I was always going after women and
Right.
talking to women,
Yeah.
and it wasn't coming back. So
Right.
now that I'm finally getting this energy, this attention,
Mm-hmm.
it's real hard to just be like,
Beware, I got
a girl, is that third?
Love when you love
You
someone.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it a stack. Like, it's hard. Like, it's like P&B Rock said. Like, yeah, maybe I could turn down 10, but I ain't turning down 20. Like,
Facts.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
But in that, I learned that once I started to lose all the weight, I started to get all those messages, and it was like, "Hey, how you been?
Yo.
How's everything?"
Yo.
And females might have short memory.
Right.
A dude that wanted to fuck will remember that shit for the rest of his life.
I have that memory.
Like, if I wanted to smash, and you told me no, I remember 20 years later.
Facts,
when
that
you finally
you told
say
me.
yes.
Bitch, remember that? And I don't give a fuck if this was in junior high school. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna remember.
I'm going to remember that when I was in junior high school, you did not fuck with me.
Matter of fact, I did that to this one female, yo. She, word for word, like exactly what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
She was in my inbox. This was like right when I was at probably my best. Like, because right now I found a weight right now where I'm happy at.
Right.
But before, I was either too skinny or I was too big, and I didn't really necessarily know where the middle was.
Mm-hmm.
When I finally found that middle, there was this one little bad mommy that just like I used to throw it at her all the time, just like, yo, what's up? Like, just let me get a taste. Like, like you could never speak to me again. That's fine. Let me be your mistake for the night, and just like I just want to taste it. It looks like it tastes good. So she used to curve me left and right, and then finally I get into the conversation where it's like, all right, cool, I know all I gotta do is hit it with this, and I can smash.
Right.
Finally do it. Finally get the draws. I was so excited. I was so happy because it ended up not being anywhere near as good as I thought it was going to be. So,
which it most times is.
Most times it is. Most times like...
I waited all this time.
For this?
Like, nah.
For this? Like, you wouldn't even argue back.
Bro.
Like,
I remember one time, not even to cut you off, one time my sister, she told me, she's like, she wasted her pussy juices on this nigga. She's like, you dead ass made me waste my pussy juices on you. Like, you could have told me before.
That it just wasn't sizing up, wasn't acting up, like.
And that shit had me crying. Yeah.
So, like, you know, we did what we did or whatever, and then she hits me up the next day and she's like, oh, I had such a great time, this, that, and the third. I didn't know that you were so, you know, this type of person, and, you know, we just have such a good vibe.
Right, and you were just looking at it.
And I'm just looking at the messages like, bitch, shut up. Like, now, right? I've been the same person I was all my life, and now all of a sudden, I'm the coolest nigga on the block. Nah, you got me all the way fucked up. That's not how it's going. So I sent back a simple message. I was like, yeah, word, you feel me? That would have been cool if this was 2014. But this 2017,
right.
Like, it's not. I'm sorry. I appreciate the night, though. It was good. You cool people. But I'm probably not going to slide back through. You going to have to hold that L. Because, fuck out of here. You're not about to.
Oh, my God.
No, but it's the truth. Because, like, I feel like men... Like, it happens more in a female sense as opposed to a man sense. Like,
right.
Men don't necessarily get revenge. Fuck, like a female not gonna fuck a nigga just because or out of spite.
Mm-hmm.
That's very rare.
Right.
I mean, you gotta be really in your bag.
Yeah. I agree with you.
To do that as a female.
I've never done that.
That's what I'm saying. As a female, it's harder.
Right.
As a dude, it's different. As a dude have like dudes have 1,000,001 reasons to get a revenge fuck. Right. We could not like your peoples. My girl could have said some extra shit, and now we breaking up. So it's like now I'm about to do the shit that you accuse me of doing.
Because for females, it's emotional attachment to a guy, so that's why we don't verge out and we never do that get back fuck.
Yeah.
The next day we be back with the same niggas. Like the next. You already know.
Yeah,
I would tell you, like, you know, hey, fuck that, fuck him. I can't stand that nigga. And
then,
the next day,
2 days later, y'all see him together. It's like, so it's like, yeah, you feel me? I get that, but like for a dude, it's easier. Or it's not necessarily easier. We just get more opportunities.
Right.
You know what I mean? I've always been the same. I've always had the same concept. If your man can't fight, you single. But that goes with a revenge. It all goes into the whole idea of revenge fuck. Because let's say I don't like your man, right? Mm-hmm. I've done this many a time just because I didn't like him. Like, all right, your man is so and so. I don't like your man. Your man, like, he just is just we don't mesh. He's always getting me upset. I don't feel like dealing with him. So me personally, I get an opportunity to fuck your girl. I might go ahead and take that opportunity just because in the back of my mind now.
You ain't gonna make all that talk. If there is any talk.
Word up. I fucked your bitch. What's up?
Oh my God.
What you gonna do?
Done with you. Look at
nothing.
your face.
Not nothing. What you gonna do? Like, word up. Like, but I mean, it all comes down to how petty you are.
Mm-hmm. That's another thing.
It all comes down to how petty you are because it's like if you really, really petty, then the revenge body is just second nature.
It's just, bitch, I will fuck you because just because.
Just because.
I can.
That's it.
My nigga, that's it.
Like, appreciate you.
It was your fault. You was late to the fucking blunt session.
Listen.
You need to be.
You didn't give me the exact time.
Fine.
So I took a nap. So I took a nap.
But yeah, and I definitely feel like not accepting a body is equal to burning a bridge. I said that to him. What
Not
do you think?
accepting a body?
Yup. What do you feel about that?
In what context? Like, what do you mean?
Like, you never know when you're going to need to cross that bridge. Think about it. Does that make sense?
So you're saying like saying no now could potentially like burn that bridge for later?
Yes.
Only for a female.
Yeah.
Only for a female, because a nigga go. It don't matter when, where. You could have said no now. You could say no later.
Mm-hmm.
The minute you say yeah, a dude popping up like facts.
Yeah.
About time. I've been over here waiting and shit. I mean, but yes, it does burn a bridge. But that's the problem. That's the difference between men and women.
Yep.
Is that a guy, there is no burning a bridge with a guy. A guy will forever make time, place, like he'll figure it out. If he want to get some ass, he will figure it out. He will figure out if you the type to fuck in a car and show up with a detailed job just to smash you in the backseat.
Yep.
Females not that easy. That's what gets me upset about females, because like if I approach you and you told me no at first, don't tell me yeah later, especially if your no at first isn't valid.
Okay.
Like, granted, everybody could say no, and they have their own right to say no.
Right.
But in the sense of when I talk about like your no isn't valid, you don't have no reason to say no.
I mean, I have no reason to say no right now. It's just because I don't want to. I don't want to is a reason.
You're right. So if you don't want to now, don't hit me up later. Looking for it later. Because now all you doing is fucking with a nigga head. And that's when I become petty. Now I start hitting you, your friends, your sister, your cousins, whatever. It's like, I'm just fucking everybody around you.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's why we're going to talk about that.
Absolutely. But, let's see.
So I don't know how I feel. I don't really know how I feel about that. I guess you're right. Females do have... Sorry. Females do have that more, I guess, emotional attachment to everything. Everything is an emotion with a female. Everything is more, it's like, no, I have to have something with you. Like, I have to at least spoken to you, like, at least 5 times.
You know what's crazy about that, though? Y'all say that, right? Y'all say that, but y'all all got a tricky dick in the show.
Of course.
All y'all got a tricky dick in the show where it's like, alright, fine.
Or just take that one time.
Just phone call real quick.
Exactly.
That shouldn't get me aggravated. Like, as a dude, we wish that we could have a couple of those. Mm-hmm. So we wish that we could have that female that we could just call real quick and be like, yo, slide through. Like, just slide, just come on down. Like, it's your time.
I mean, you had those in your past, your past life.
I mean, I have, but it's not the same. It wasn't the same. That's why I have the mentality I have now, because I tried to have those when I was 440 pounds.
Right.
I didn't get those until I went down to 250.
Okay.
And then they got mad because I wouldn't take them out to eat. Fuck you. I tried to take you out to eat when I was 440.
You didn't accept it.
You didn't accept it. So obviously you don't want food. You just want some dick. I'm going to hit you up to go get some dick now, because I tried to give you some food, but you wasn't fucking with it. All right. Now you're going to be fucked and hungry.
Oh my
sad
God,
when you leave.
I'm done with you.
I love it. I had a good year, 2 years where everything was a revenge fuck. Mm-hmm. Everything was a fuck where it was just like, nah, you ain't paid no attention to me when I was younger, and I was trying to be nice and do nice by you, and, you know, actually respect you and take you out to eat. I'll never forget. There was one female I had hit up respectfully, like utmost respect, because she was bad. You know what I mean? But like, I know I can get far with my personality and my sense of humor and shit like that. Like, I can get far just off that. Mm-hmm. And even when I was big, it's not like I was ugly. So it's like, I remember I approached her and I was like, hey, you know, I just want to get to know you, maybe take you out to eat, talk to you a little bit, you know, see where we can take this, if anything. Oh, no, you know, I'm not interested. You just not my type, blah, blah, blah. All right, cool. I left it at that. Like, bet, I'm not your type. You don't like fat dudes. Cool, it is what it is. We not everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
Cool. I losing all the weight. I'm posting pictures. I'm feeling myself. I feel like I got the juice. You feel me? Like Minute Maid extra. Like I'm good in mine right now. She slides in my inbox. Oh my God, you look great. How did you do it? Trying to like really make it seem like she give a fuck. We get to the point where like conversation's starting to go, and she's like, "Hey, you know, do you wanna hang out sometime?" Back in my mind, I'm like, I wasn't your type, this, that, and the third. I came to you nice, I came to you regular, right? And you straight up shot me down. Now you the one talking about let's hang out, this, that, and the third. You know, maybe we go out to eat and this, that. So now it's coming from you. I'm gonna just ride this little pony and figure it out where it's going.
Right.
We go out to eat. We at this point I was living in Linden. We went out to eat. Went back to my crib, and we sitting down and I see her getting a little closer and doing her little thing. So I fucked the dog shit out of her. I'm talking about like I put it down. I hit it like I missed it. Right. And then she's, oh my God, this is great. Like, you know, I've always wanted to meet somebody like you. I'm like, yeah, that's called cool, crazy, and dandy, but you're gonna have to go. I looked dead at her face like, all right, it's time to go. She looked at me like, what you mean? Like, you just not my type. She was tight. Yo, mad as hell. She was like, what you mean? I thought your type. We went out to eat. We had sex. We had all this shit. Right. And now I'm not your type. I was like, I wasn't your type when I was 440. Now that I'm looking good, feeling good, making money, now I'm your type.
Facts.
Beat it, bitch. Bye.
Right.
Dip off. Kick off. Kick rocks. No socks. I don't give a shit.
Facts.
And then she walking all this down the steps upset. Why? Why? What you mad at? I thought I wasn't your type.
Right. Oh,
but does that happen to y'all though?
I mean, not
like in a female's point of view. Does that happen to y'all? Where either people hit off of revenge and like you feel like they just hit it out of spite, or do y'all even have those like situations happen to y'all? Because y'all get dick thrown at you 24/7.
Right. I mean, I'm gonna speak for me. My experience, I've never gone through that.
Never?
So no, I've never gone through that. But I agree, like, when you were saying how, you know, you not looking good and shit like that, you know, back when you were younger, whatever, like, it was never about me when I was younger not being popular or anything like that. Like, I was a well-known girl. Like, I grew up in the projects, not gonna lie. I grew up in the project, I was well-known. And when I say well-known, not around girl, not having sex.
Yeah, where there's a lot that could be misconstrued.
Sorry.
You know what I mean?
You know, I was never. I mean, of course.
She wasn't known because she was a thot. She was known because she was just cool.
Right. Like, you know, like I had a lot of guy friends, which a lot of girls do in the projects because females are just fucking bitches. Yeah. And they just in the projects, you just, I guess, are fucking wired to just have problems with fucking everybody. But True. My friends, they taught me how to protect myself, and you know, they toughened me up and shit like that. But it wasn't because I wasn't liked because, you know, not or liked or whatever, looked at as, you know, or attractive or nothing like that, because I wasn't, you know, I was ugly or anything like that. I was popular. I knew a lot of people, and I was not ugly. I only matured a lot. I matured very generously.
You kind of grew into yourself.
Reached high school.
Yeah, got it.
9th grade, everything was like boom, pow, bam. Like, I always had a cute face.
Everything just started popping out on
Like, I always had a cute face. Like, I was always a cute little bitch. Like, I'm not gonna lie. So, like, it wasn't that. It was just the fact that all the guys looked at me like, you cute. Like, you know, like.
Yeah, I guess you.
Guys didn't really, like, look at me to, like, date me, or, like, I don't really know what dating is. I never really dated and shit like that, even as an adult. So, like, I kind of look at it as, like, you know, like, I'm not interested in you right now. Like,
okay.
No, like,
yeah.
Back when I was, like, 13, 14, you was cute, my nigga. You was cute.
Yeah, now.
But now, no. And now you have 2, 3, 4, 5 kids.
Yeah,
I'm good. Like, I don't need all that extra bullshit. Like, I'm good. So, it's just, I'm not really interested in wild niggas, and
Do you ever have to question somebody who's talking to you that you might have turned down in the past?
a lot of guys.
You question yourself, like, are you really just trying to hit, or you just...
That's why I don't fuck with a lot of guys. And, like, I'm not saying I'm stuck up and, too good for guys, but, like, I want to get to know people. Like, I want to get to know you. Like, how we were talking about last week. Like, I want to get to know people. Like, I don't want to, like, you hit me up and you trying to hit me 1, 2, 3 so that you go tell your homies, oh, look, I smashed Jess. I smashed Joe. Like, I
can understand that. See, for a guy, I guess, it's we encounter ourselves with a lot of opportunities to really get into that position where it would become a revenge thing.
Yeah.
Because it's like I said, like, all right, it could be I tried before, I wasn't necessarily looking too good.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're trying to talk to me and I'm gonna hit just out of spite. That is one way. The other way, which is I had mentioned, like, you can hit based off of the fact that you don't like her man, and you just want, like, that's a good way. Like, oh, you pissing me off? All right, your girl a little friendly, I'm gonna take advantage. You know what I'm saying? Like, see how you really feel about me in a couple months.
Right.
The other revenge, which personally for me, I've always said that I like doing this type of shit just because it's entertaining to me.
Yeah.
I like to have sex with the people that my exes told me that I was having sex with.
What? Yep. What the fuck? How confusing is that?
It's not confusing.
Wait, let me understand this. You like to... Say it again?
I like to have sex with the females that my exes said I was having sex with.
Oh, okay. I understand that now.
I prefer it. I like that shit, though. Because it's my own mental game. It's my own mental entertainment. It's like, all right, cool. It's like, I'm pretty sure there has to be like a meme somewhere on the internet
right.
that says, like, when your ex texts you what you doing and you answer back like everything you accuse me of.
Right.
All right, cool. I done had sex with females just because my ex used to be so up my ass about it that when I finally got the opportunity to actually fuck.
So that's definitely a revenge fuck.
Absolutely. That's one of my favorites. Absolutely. That's one of my favorites. Because now it's like, all this time you thought I was hitting that.
Right.
And I really wasn't.
And you wasn't. And it's like...
Now I want to hit it.
Now look.
Now I'm going to hit it just because, like, if we ever get back together, you ask me, oh, no, I ain't hit it when we was talking about. I definitely fucked when we broke up because you just put it in my head too much.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Like, I'm petty. I don't mind saying it. I'm petty as hell. Petty wop. That's it. That used to be my IG handle, too.
You stupid.
That used to be my IG handle.
Right.
Petty wop.
Right.
But word. Like I've done that plenty of times. I done hooked up. I guess I'm just an asshole at the end of the day. I done hooked up with females like my ex's friends because they like she would always say it's like y'all make it easy. I'm gonna get into that later, but y'all make it easy. Oh my
God, here we go.
That's it. Y'all make it extremely easy. I'll get into it in a second, but. Like, I've had sex with my ex's friends that, they always used to say, like, yo, don't get too close to her. I don't like the way she talks to you. I don't like this, that, and the third. Then we break up 2 months later, and now somebody else in my inbox. Talking about, I can't believe this happened between you and my friend. Now I'm sitting in the conversation like, I know it's crazy. She really fucked up. Like...
Stupid.
But the reason why, not to veer off from the subject, but the reason why I say y'all make it easy is because I used to tell my ex all the time, both of my exes, stop telling your female friends what we do in the bedroom.
Yep.
Stop talking about what we do alone. Stop talking about what we do together and all this extra shit. Because the very first time I had sex with an ex's friend.
There's always that one.
Yep. The first time I had sex with an ex's close friend, she had hit me in my inbox talking about, I can't believe she fucked this whole relationship up, this, that, and the third. Like how do you leave somebody that does this, that, and that to you?
Right. Like she knew details and shit.
This, that, and that.
Okay.
And I'm reading the conversation and I'm like,
bitch.
Like, Player Mac number one gonna recognize that
Facts.
as just like, oh word, I'm a fuck, cause you already talking and thinking about it. You talking about my situation. You know my shit. Like
Facts.
you've been thinking about fucking me for a while.
Right.
You feel me? For you to bring it up.
I like.
You feel me? So I've gotten into situations where it's like you gotta kind of make a split decision as a man, and most men are gonna make the decision to go get some ass because, especially if we single at the moment.
That's always the fucking.
That's not my.
Always the fucking case. Not to veer off the subject.
But it's the truth though. Like that's not my problem.
Well, man,
People
he
be
said
like-
it. He said it. He blamed it on y'all. You think with your fucking dick first.
But
That's
there's
the
a
problem.
reason why though.
Why?
Because that situation ain't got nothing to do with me.
Okay, what situation?
Exactly. What situation? I don't have a situation. My ex and her friend got a situation.
Oh my
I
god!
got the solution
Right.
to the situation. I'ma just fuck. Now y'all both can talk about me.
Oh my god!
But really think about it though. That's not a man's fault.
How?
How is that my fault? That your friend fucking up.
I guess so.
Like, what that got to do with me?
I can't even vouch for us ladies. Sorry.
Because
That's
it's true.
No,
It's
facts.
true. I don't got nothing
I
to
mean,
do
but
with me.
even still, I mean, if you now we're not talking about you fucking the friend while you're in a relationship.
Nah, because
Okay,
then that's
because
you.
the
Then
loyalty
that's
is
yeah.
different.
Yeah, that's loyalty is different.
Okay.
I don't owe you no loyalty as my
Okay,
ex.
okay.
So if your friend wants some dick, she can get it.
I mean,
But if
understand.
I'm with you, I'm still supposed to be loyal to you.
Right.
That's extra dirty to fuck your friend. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's dirty when y'all together. It's I think it's acceptable when y'all not together. I think it's okay. I don't see.
There's
what
no
the-
rule.
I don't
It's
see
not
what-
in the rule book.
I don't
bitch.
see what the issue
Bitch,
is.
it's
Because
not
you
here.
know why? If you put it on the other retrospect, like having a female fucking nigga friend, 9 times out of 10, I'll tell you right now, most dudes, once we break up and it's over between us, and I've already gotten some new pussy,
Mm-hmm.
if I find out one of my friends fucked you, oh well. All that means is me and you ain't never getting back together.
Facts.
That's all that means. But what do I care?
Yeah.
I might be mad at him for like a week. Like, yo, you really did that though? Like, real talk. Like, I might have the conversation with him. Like, yo, you really did that though? Like, you really did? Because I've had a couple of my people. Like, I've done that to a friend or two, and I said that bad. Like, I did it to a friend or two. But it's true because it's like I've done it to a friend or two, and then when he approached me about it or we've had the conversation about it, I'm like, hey, bro. At the end of the day, if anything, I did you a favor. If she the type of bitch to fuck me, you don't gotta worry about going back. Continue your life. I did you a favor.
And I guess that's probably the way why I am the way that I am because I don't like to be known that way. I don't want to be known that way. I don't
Like
wanna be
dudes
known
talk.
as-
I don't care what nobody say. Dudes talk.
They do.
We talk, and as fucked up. The problem is sometimes we talk to the wrong person,
Yep.
and you know that chatty Cathy just ends up going around and fucking up our MO
Your
and
spiel, yeah.
our spiel, and then it's like the game of telephone. All of a sudden, I told him that we cuddled.
Mm.
We ain't really do much. By the time it get back to me, I ate your whole ass already. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta kind of be careful who you speak to and how you speak and in what way do you let your message out. But
Mm-hmm.
dudes talk. That's why females don't get caught as much as the guys. Because y'all will do some dirt and tell one bitch.
Yup, and I was just about to say that, and that bitch is her best friend. So
Yup.
best believe that if loyalty is what we talking about today, fellas, people, 2019, loyalty. If we talking about loyalty, like not fucking talking shit,
Keeping your mouth
keeping
shut.
your mouth shut, like no matter what the fuck you know, like
That's why I love being me. I know so much.
Yo,
I know so much about so many
Hello.
people.
Hello,
Yo, like,
both of us.
word
know.
up.
You
Word
know.
up. The morning conversation, bitch. I got some tea. Can you believe?
You're the first male that I would run to for something or any tea.
'Cause I keep my mouth shut.
Any Lipton.
I keep my mouth shut. No,
Yeah.
nobody. And the best part about it is if I feel like somebody go come up to me and be like, yo, I heard you said this, that, the third. If I said it, I'm gonna tell you, yeah, I said that shit.
Facts.
Like, so I know who to talk to, who not to talk to
Mhm.
about certain situations.
Mhm.
There is one person that, as funny as it may be, he'll see me in the bowling alley, right?
Oh wait, but am I putting a little? Are we editing this out?
No, we're not gonna edit this out. Because nobody knows. The only person that's gonna know is the person I'm talking about if they hear it. So he would see me in the bowling alley, and he'd be like, "Yo, that's dope. We gotta talk." And I look at him like, "Fuck, he knows I did some dirty shit or something."
Oh my god!
Or he just got some good ass tea. So he would come up to me. He would like. I would always get nervous because I'm like, what? Because sometimes it would be about some shit that I did that he heard. You feel me? And he coming up to me with the shit.
Right.
But it's like with that person, I know for a fact that if he asks me about a certain tea or situation, he's asking because he gonna keep his mouth shut.
Okay.
But it involves something that he needs to figure out.
Okay.
So I'll let him know, and I'll give him the tea and let him know everything that happened. But I know for a fact it stops there.
Okay.
I know for a fact whatever I tell him, don't leave him.
Oh my god.
So I don't have a problem telling him shit. There's a lot of people though that you can't do that with, especially in the bowling alley. Because there's people, you'll tell something to somebody too, and 3 minutes later, 4 people know.
Well, we're not just talking about the bowling alley. We're talking about everyday
life too.
Because you have people in your circle, and people talk about that saying, "It's a small world." I definitely, I believe that saying because it's crazy.
A lot of men don't believe.
It's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of people that you don't know that know somebody that you know that know somebody that you know. It's a lot of people like that or know you personally.
Men don't think that way. Mm-hmm. Even though they'll say it. But in everyday life, they don't think that way. That's why we always get caught up when we be fucking around playing games. Because we don't understand that if we fucking with a bitch that knows a bitch, that knows a bitch, that knows a bitch, that knows my bitch. You feel me? Meanwhile, all we did was like a picture and maybe leave a comment that maybe we shouldn't have left, but like really it's a comment. Who is it hurting? Mm-hmm. Now that chick, because of social media and all this extra shit, now she saw your comment, but she know you got a girl, but because she knows Jules knows Nancy and Nancy knows Sarah, since you fuck Sarah, now Jules knows that you fuck Sarah, and because she's cool with Tiffany, she gonna tell Tiffany that you fuck Sarah, even though she don't even know Sarah.
Yo, you stupid.
It's the truth though. Like shit, like niggas don't think that way. That's how everybody get caught up. That's why.
Oh my god. I'm fucking done with you.
Oh man, I'm cooked. That was a good one. That was a good line. That shit was funny.
Oh shit, clown.
Oh man.
But yeah, if we're getting back onto our topic,
yes,
for the revenge body fucks. Yes. Yes.
I think sometimes I think your life needs a little entertainment. I think people need to just have fun sometimes and recognize certain situations aren't necessarily their situation.
I agree.
So if you feel like, all right, you're gonna get a body out of spite or out of revenge or this, that, and the third, I mean, as long as you can deal with the consequences, as long as you can deal with, like, I don't have a problem dealing with attitude. Yeah. I block quick. I stop talking to people quick.
But is it also an issue, like, because I don't want to deal with it either. It's just like, I mean, I don't talk to a lot of people. Like, I'm very introverty. Like,
I'm built different, I guess you could say.
If something happened, like, I'm quick to be like, what's the problem? Like,
yeah, no, like, I'm real. I guess I shy from confrontation. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, like, I don't see it as shying from confrontation. I see it as figuring out where I'm putting my energy. Mm-hmm. So if I decide to give you 45 minutes worth of energy just because I wanted to fuck out of spite, then when I leave your house and before I get in my car, you're already blocked. You should know what it is. Like,
right.
At that point, I feel like everybody needs to be real with themselves. Like, all right, cool. Obviously, That's what that was.
That's what that
I
was.
see him getting in his car, but his phone
about.
going straight to voicemail. Like, he ain't even look at his phone.
Right.
Like, did he block it? Like,
Right.
he dead? Like,
Right.
nah, I blocked you. Like,
Yeah.
mission accomplished.
I mean, the only issues that I've ever had are like when I was in a relationship for a couple of years, and then prior to this relationship, I was with my daughter's father for 10 years. But within that time frame, I was going crazy. I'm not even gonna hold you. I was going crazy.
You see, here's the thing, right? All right, so you did that.
But
in
he
between,
didn't really.
You did that in between two big relationships.
Right. So
Right.
I'm not really like a dating person.
Yeah.
Like I'll like do like smashing dashes, and then I'll
just a
do
hoe.
like, you know, I've done one night stands before. That was when I was doing my traveling, back in my work, my psychology work. That shit was lit when I was traveling. That shit was fun.
Nah, because I'm thinking of something right now, and it made me laugh. It literally made me laugh because I'm thinking about something right now. It's like, I don't think I've turned down as much pussy as I should have.
Right.
Because, like, the only I've only been faithful in 2 relationships.
Oh my god.
The one I have now,
Okay.
and the one like with my baby mother.
Mm-hmm.
I was faithful in that relationship. I'm faithful when I know I can see it going somewhere.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like I've been faithful to my girl now because to me, I can see it going
It's heading somewhere.
Yeah, where so I don't need no shit my past to fuck it up.
Right.
Same thing with my baby mother. Like I was engaged.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like I thought it was gonna go where it went, and obviously it didn't.
Pan out.
But in between those two,
Yeah.
my learning stage,
Yep.
because it was like my baby mother was my high school sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I knew, and I wanted to stick to it.
Mm-hmm.
When that didn't work out, from 23 years old to about 30,
Mm-hmm.
I had no clue what I wanted.
Right.
And I just did. I ran ruckshot. I don't care if I was with you, wasn't with you, talking to you, not talking to you, met you at a club.
Right.
Didn't matter. My life has been in such a change every year up until like the last year.
That's great. I think that's a great learning experience.
I learned. That's why like she should be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got it all out of my system
Mm-hmm.
before I met her, and when I met her, I was 2 years single.
Yeah.
Like,
so
I was like,
was
good.
fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Like
was
I was
fresh
word.
off
Like
that
when I met her, I was 2
boat.
years single, fresh off losing weight,
Facts.
fresh off getting a new look, fresh
Facts.
off feeling like getting my career and everything
Mhm.
set up. Like I was good.
Mhm.
She met a finished product.
Mm-hmm.
Had she had met me when I was still not
In
finished,
progress.
in progress to get that finished
She would have
product,
been hurt.
woo! Let me tell you, talking about would have been hurt. Jesus, I'd have got stabbed by now because she crazy.
Yes, I know her. She no play.
She's like Colombian.
But
It shouldn't be like that.
well, that's what you like.
I love it.
You love those. That's your type.
I love them spicy,
That's
fiery.
your type.
Like,
so you can't get me.
but with
mad.
class though.
All right. Well, you can't get mad.
Word, cause like she get ratchet as shit in front of me, but anytime she in public, I be looking at people like, yo, she not really like that. She not really like that, yo. Like if we was home right now, she tell me to shut the fuck up and man up.
And don't you love it?
Sometimes I get tight. Like, yo, you like 5'2", shut up. Talking to me like you 6'4".
Right. Well, yeah. Hopefully, we'll see if my life gets a little spicy. It gets spicy at times. I keep my spicy under wraps though.
Yeah, nah, my spicy just be like, she be trying to run shit. That's all. I let her sometimes.
Yeah.
I let her feel like she do. That's all. She gonna listen to this and I'm gonna get a text. All you let me feel like I do. I can see it already.
What do you mean? Let me feel like I do.
Caps,
what do
question
you
marks,
mean?
and
What do you mean? But yeah, so we're getting close to the ending point.
Yes.
Do we have any topics that we're going to talk about next week? Did you do any because last week you talked about savagery that you was doing on Facebook and shit. Did you do any of that this week?
No, I've been actually...
You've been behaving because you don't like that Facebook jail, right? Yeah, he tired of that shit.
I figured out how to talk.
Them. Okay, all right.
Yeah, I figured out how to talk on Facebook to not get banned. But, I don't know, topic, I guess we just gotta kind of figure it out. We gotta figure out what should we talk about? What's a good subject to talk about?
Yeah. On that note, you want to drop our email?
Yes. If you have any topics or suggestions or you want to say anything to us, email us at savagesaturdays@gmail.com.
No.
That's not what it is? SavageGirlTalk@gmail.com. There you go.
Yes, guys. SavageGirlTalk@gmail.com. And we're going to be back next week.
Yes, definitely. We're gonna drop one at least every Saturday for like the next 4 months, guaranteed. So figure it out.
Holidays is coming up though, so we're going to have to work around that. We'll work around that, but you know, I hope people know that we don't record on Saturdays. Yeah,
no, we don't. This isn't live, all right? We got a lot of things to edit out.
So yeah.
All right.
We'll be back next week.
We'll be back next week, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, guys. Good night.
Peace.